I've been a Starbucks barista at HMS Host and O'Hare for nearly 17 years. I wake up every day at 12:30 in the morning to work at one of the busiest Starbucks in Illinois. There are mornings where I work alone, and from the start, there's a line of 30 or more people asking, when will I open? We are so understaffed that it makes my job harder because I have to keep all the regular pots going while also taking specialty orders and food orders. Now, it's easy to imagine how being fully staffed would change things at Starbucks. Recently, because of a store closure, employees got shuffled around. We had enough staff for just 1 week. I was able to get off work on time and spend time with my family. Every week should be like that. Unfortunately, the next week, the company reopened that store and we had too much work to do again. At my company, HMS Host, fewer of us are doing more work than we did before the pandemic. Let me be clear. Though we're understaffed, we don't have a worker shortage. We have a good job shortage here in O'Hare Airport.
Some of you may know we had your boss, Mr. Schultz, in front of our committee the other day. And it is clear to me that Starbucks, where you have some 300 shops that have voted to form a union, they have not yet negotiated a contract with one of those shops. And it is clear to me, and I think to all of you, we know what's going on. They're doing everything that they can to try to break unions. The National Labor Relations Board made that, I think, pretty abundantly clear. So to answer your question, Anna, what we are trying to do is pass what is called the PRO Act, which essentially protects the rights of workers to organize, and as part of that, to get a first contract in a timely manner. Because what many of these companies do, they have all the money, they have all the lawyers, they have all the resources. You don't have that. So they stall and stall and stall, and people quit, right? And people give up. And that's how they win. Then people, say, hey, what good did it do us? We formed the union, we're not any better off. That's what their intention is. So what this law says, if you don't sit down and negotiate a first contract in a reasonable period of time, you will be fined. If you try to force workers into back rooms for propaganda efforts, you will be fined. If you fire workers for organizing, you will be fined. If you threaten to close down your shop, you will be fined. So this is an effort to try to give workers the protection they need to organize and to negotiate decent contracts. Now, on this one, I think we have almost all Democratic support. Very, very hard to win Republican support, but we're going to do everything we can to try to get this passed.